You want to see an interesting video of me? I'm just lying right set up on my bed. Hey guys, it's Rob from Hollyman ZXC. The fake 96.1 near Hutto, that simulcast Sun Radio, what a waste of space. That's already, you can already hear it on 100.1, is going to move to, I guess, the 360 towers. And they're going to be, I think, on KUTX, KUTZ, 90.5 and 98.9's tower, and going to cover all the way, almost just about Gerald to maybe San Marcos on 96.3. Oh, wow, deja vu. Wasn't there a 96.3 that moved because of interference from KGID 96.3 in Giddings? Well, to get rid of that competition so they wouldn't have it, signal complaints, they bought 96.3 KGID, the country station in Giddings. So that's cheap. That's kind of like a cheap shot. So that way the translator can cover all they want. And don't worry about the 96.3 KV, aka KTHE, in Llano, because that's also owned by Township Media that owns Sun Radio. So it's a monopoly on 96.3. Ooh. And the 96.3 out of Llano did, well, if you don't even look at the construction permit very closely, you're not going to notice it. All they mainly did is modify their construction permit to take out Buchanan Dam. That's west of Burnett. I guess it's west of Burnett. I'll have to look at the map again. And that's all they did was take it out of the modification. So it's just not, Buchanan Dam will not be protected. KD is an actual station, so is KGID, but a translator is going to be able to bypass real stations. A secondary station is calling for 2 real stations to power down just so they can have all the power. Once again, I thought, aren't these secondary stations or 30 stations? Shouldn't they not have that power? Shouldn't it be the translator that moves? Whatever, they're on 96.1 right now in Hutto. They're trying to move to the tower farm on 96.3. There's a reason why the fake 96.3 moved to 95.9 originally, because of interference, but they I guess if you buy up the competition, you can do what the hell or whatever the heck you want to the signal. It's pretty much lawless at the FCC at this point. Oh, by the way, there's going to be a 94.1 that's way in East Austin. It has a really little tiny coverage circle thing. It's also going to move to the 360 towers, and it's going to rebroadcast 1560 KTXZ or something. It's a Spanish station on AM. I remember when it was either 1530 or 1560. It was the 24-hour National Weather Service station. Yeah, I can remember that. I wanted to listen to it one time back in 95 when I was coming home from El Rancho in South Austin. That's how long ago it was. I wanted to get the weather forecast because there was a storm brewing. I can remember I came home and I watched Sheryl Crow, All I Want to Do, on a staticky TV set on MTV. I can remember that specific memory. It was nighttime. So, yeah. So there's a little history there. I don't know what else to say, but translators have way too much power. If the translator would cause interference from KTHE and KGID on 96.3, it's the translator that would have to move. You shouldn't have to power down real signals or dislocate them or something to give yourself power, because it's supposed to be the translator that moves if there's interference. But if you buy up the competition, I guess you can do whatever the heck you want. It's pretty much lawless now at the FCC. Powerful stations? We don't care about those. We just want to clutter the dial with a bunch of stations with K's and numbers in the middle of them. I'm so glad I got to see the 90s, and I got to remember when stations got to cover long distances. Not anymore. now everyone just plays the same thing and is weak as heck. So the dial has an excuse to cover itself up with fake signals that you can already hear the same format on every station. Radio has pretty much been dead since 2005. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm Robert from Highman ZXC.